What's up, guys? So today we're going to
Mercado de Salamanca.
Yeah, so I've been to this market a couple of times. It's a little bit different to what I've experienced before. We'll show you around there more or less what there is. There's fruits, there's vegetables, there's meat, there's candy, there's everything you can think of, at a good price as well.
Yeah, it has been proven that it's actually quite cheaper than buying here in San Borja or Miraflores or even Surquillo, to be fair.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's not, I mean, it's good if you're a tourist, if you have a look around there. I've never experienced something like that before. Like, yes, we have markets in South Africa and we've walked around. You can go to like fruit and veg or wherever, but anything you can think of, you can get there.
Highly likely.
Highly likely, right? So let's see, how long is it to get there now?
So basically we're in San Borja. If there's no traffic, it should be like 10-15 minutes maximum, I would say.
So
it really depends on the traffic. As you saw, the one street was blocked because they're fixing it. So now we're just about to take Javier Prado to get a little bit faster there.
Okay. So what is the one thing when you go to one of these markets and you purchase items, whether it's fruit, vegetable, meat, whatever it is, there's a special word that you use. What is it? Yapa?
Yeah, so, well, that depends. The thing is that, so first you have to basically explain that a market is not like a supermarket, right? Like, supermarkets are already fixed prices. You just go there, you buy what you need, you go. They usually have higher prices. Markets in general, every single person either rents or owns like a kiosk there. So they're in charge of buying the products and then reselling them to you. So that means that they actually can choose the prices. That means also that in every kiosk they can have different prices even for the same products. So you usually already find a place where you always buy, that it's what you call your casero, right? Like the casero, yes, the person you always go to buy something, and they will also tell you the same because you're always going there to purchase from them, right? So after you make a purchase or anything, you can always ask for the yapa. What is the yapa? It's like the extra thing, the little gift that they will give you for your purchases. Now, this is very, very common to ask for. You obviously don't ask for it like in a supermarket because it just makes no sense. But sometimes you don't even need to ask for it, and the person, because already knows you, will tell you, hey, casero, this is just for you, your yapa, you know? And it could be anything. It could be just like some spices, or it could be just like some herbs, or it could be like in other words, if you're going purchasing from one of the places there, if you ask them for yapa, they can give you, but you have to ask for it, or some already know you and they already do it. Like, for example, when you go to buy vegetables and you're already buying, I don't know, like 3 kilos of potatoes and sweet potatoes and stuff, and so on and so on and so on. At the end, you're also asking for maybe some cilantro or coriander or whatever. So they will just give you the herbs for free, and they will tell you, this is your yapa.
This is your yapa. Okay, so I'm assuming those that don't give you yapa, you're not really gonna go back to them, right? No,
actually you can ask for it as well, you know. Sometimes they just don't give it because they have reduced the price or whatever.
Oh, okay, so it's not a given right that you should get it.
No, of course not. And you obviously don't ask for it if they're already making like some concessions and giving you better prices on some things, right? At the end of the day, it's just a little extra, so to say, a little gift, like to get that kind of relationship, right? With
fair enough. So is this only in Peru that you've experienced this yapa, or you've experienced it somewhere else? Me personally, like, I feel like if I had to go to some other country and say yapa, it's not going to go down well.
Yeah, I haven't tried it out, to be honest. To be fair, I have only been to Chile, as the other South American country. I know for a fact I wouldn't dare to ask for it in Europe or the US because they would not understand what I'm talking about. However, something funny about here in Peru is that you don't just ask for it in the markets. Like, you could also ask it like in some restaurants. Yeah. Because you ask for like to have it well served with a little yapa, you know, so that the portion is a little bit bigger. Okay. Obviously, again, not like in regular restaurants that are already following guidelines and so on, but the other kind, right?
Okay, so when we arrive, we'll put it to the test. We'll go around and we'll start asking for some yapa. We'll see who gives, who doesn't.
It never works in the meat area.
Obviously, I'm assuming if you go there for like a small piece of meat, they're not going to give you in return a big piece of meat or something
yeah,
like that.
It just doesn't
Other
work
way
like
around.
in certain things, right? It might work like, for example, with the vegetables. It might work with the fruit. It might work even with the candies.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not like you go buy, I don't know, a leg of lamb and then they will give you also another leg of lamb, you know? It just doesn't work like that there.
So let's see. Stay tuned and we'll have a little walk around the market.
So this is basically the entry here too.
So this is the entrance here. All the different fruits, everything you can see over
Ah, wait, I'm on the
other side.
direction.
So also driving is not as easy as it looks. Like it's
So I have to go that
crazy.
way.
Like look at this.
Oh, look, they're doing cables now.
And they're doing cables. I don't know.
I think they're tying up the cables.
So we've just arrived now in Salamanca, and this is kind of what you see. So different kinds of meat, different kinds of chicken. So you'll see, this is normally where we get all our meat from, as you can see. Look at that. So as you can see, now we'll just do a little bit of a walk around. We'll show you kind of what's happening at the moment. So of course, cell phone shops. Hola, ¿cómo está? As you can see over here. ¿Cómo se llama? Sandro. So this is where myself and Claudia normally come. So we write a list of kind of whatever we need, fruit, vegetables. As you can see, he has everything you can think of. You know what I mean? So we give him a list. He will do everything for us. We'll do another round. We'll go and check for meat or anything like this. And come back. He'll have everything ready for us. So yeah, it's done. So let's have a look at the moment. So we're almost done with our list, but look at the size of the avo. Can you ask him to see the size of the avo?
Vamos a sacarme una de las paltas, la grandota, la más grande que tengas por ahí.
I mean, look at that, guys. And how much?
10 soles el kilo.
10 soles?
el kilogram.
I mean, unbelievable. It's crazy. So I don't know about you guys, but in my country, South Africa, avocado is crazy expensive. But let's just. So again, we were talking about avocados. Look at the size of that one. Hola, ¿cómo está?
¿Sí? ¿Y está rica? ¿Ya ves?
Let's see this one.
¿Me puedes ir separando, por favor, 2 kilos de palta? ¿Y qué diferencia hay con esta? Esta es baja. No, esta fuerte, esta es la chanchamaya. ¿Esta es la chanchamaya? Es para ensaladas. Para ensaladas. Ya.
So as you can see, you can get anything under the sun here, man. There is palta, plátano, anything you can think of.
So look, you can get 3 avos for 5 soles.
So
You can get 1 kilogram of those avos for 5 soles.
Oh, so you can get 1 kg of this avocado for 5 soles.
Or 3 units for 5 soles.
Or 3 units for 5
And then you
soles.
have the mango as well, 3.50 the kilo.
That's crazy. So can I come back here? Did you order it?
Ya. Regreso ya.
Okay, so here we're going to the next market now. So as you can see, here is everything. Hola, ¿cómo está? So here you can see, obviously they have everything here, guys. We're going to now pescado, which is fish. Look at that. And it's not as bad as everybody think it is, man. So let's have a look now. So we're going to our next one. We did. So this guy over here, he's a legend, to be honest with you. Every time you walk past, he's always in a good mood and he's happy. So let's have a look at the meat here as well.
that they were telling you yesterday.
Ah, see, this one. Look at that, guys. So it's absolutely gracias. So let's walk around. As you can see, everything here. Listen, guys, if you're a little bit squeamish and you don't like this sort of stuff, then I suggest you look away. But let's have a look. Everything you can think of. So we're gonna go around. We've got a couple. We're gonna get some meat. So we're just doing basically our monthly shopping, to be honest with you. So I mean, spices, everything you can think of. So yeah.
Ajá. ¿Y cuál es la de guiso que tiene? De eso sí, pero si quieres te cuento más. ¿Cuánto quieres?
So we've already moved to our next market. I mean, this one here as well has everything you need as well.
Hola.
So what we normally do is when we go to these different spots and everything like this, everywhere we go, we have our list. We tell them what we want. They write it down. So afterwards, we give them some time. We go around and we give a few more lists around. And then when we're done, we just go to them, collect, pay, and we're on our way. So instead of just waiting, you just move on to the next. It's very fast paced over here. As you can see, like everybody's kind of doing their own thing. So yeah, let's see. But everybody's busy around here. It's not just like, you know.
¿Qué aceite de oliva tienes, ah? ¿Cuánto está grande? 32.
So let's have a look around here. You can see everybody's kind of doing, again, everybody is doing something. It's super busy here. Now they're busy with the power lines over here in the back. So let's see how it goes. That's good. So have a look. Again, more marketing, everything. So shoes, everything.
¿Por allá?
Okay, so basically after giving all of our orders around the market, now we do pick up basically. Pick up and pay. So let's see how it is. We got all our food, all of our meat she's still busy with. So the other thing I do advise, if you do come here, they rarely use calculators. They don't have, as we come accustomed to, like luxury kind of things like a Microsoft or a computer or whatever it is. They simply do it just by writing it on a piece of paper. So where it gets tricky is because, like I said before, it's a fast-paced environment. They tend to get. I mean, this is basically her invoice. I mean, the other way, but that's basically her invoice. So what they do is you give it back to them, and then they'll simply just work it out in their head. But like I said, because it's a fast-paced environment, they tend to get the numbers mixed up or calculate wrong. So you always got to double check yourself, basically, if they calculated correctly. And then once you're done, you just pay. So like now we got a little green invoice, right, with everything basically what we purchased. She's done the calculation herself, so now it's up to us to double check or reconfirm if she's got it right. I would say 7 out of 10 times they've probably got it wrong. That's why it's always good to just double check. But if you're not too concerned about it, don't do it. So basically we've bought about 6 kgs of meat. It's come up to about 118 soles, which I think is very reasonable, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's see. I mean, the quality is good. There's nothing wrong with that as well. So again, but like I said, you just got to calculate it yourself. Okay, so I actually got the opposite one now. So basically, it came to 118 soles. I gave her 120, so obviously 2 soles change. But she actually wanted to give me back more money. So I had to correct her there. But again, like, you don't take advantage in this kind of situation. Again, always check your change. They might give you more, they might give you less. Up to you. So now we're back to get our fruit and vegetables now at the moment. But again, whenever you walk in, they always check your hand sanitizers, everything like that. So let's have a look. Just show our invoice. So 63 soles.
Yeah.
And basically we're walking out with this one.
Yes, también es
This bag.
¿Y cuál fue mi super yapa? ¿Mi culantro, mi perejil? Ya, qué rico. So good part.
So we tried the yapa. It actually worked. He gave us something extra as well.
You have
So
to pay now.
I have to pay now. Sorry.
Una
Which
varita.
spice you can think of?
No tan gordita la varita. ¿Y cuánto?
Yeah. Okay, so basically market and everything is done. Typical gringo. We're standing in the middle and we're just giving you a shot as well. Basically where we've been. So. Again, everybody's trustworthy here. Everything is sanitary. Whatever market you're going to, there's hand sanitizer. They got the feet cleaning as well, for the shoes, sorry. And this is the street area over here, Salamanca, correct? Have a look. If you're in Lima, do around. It is safe. There's nothing here that's dangerous. But again, be smart. Don't walk around. Like, of course, I'm doing the cell phone thing, but I've been here a few times. So again, just be street smart. Cheers, guys.